My name's Clark Bown. I am a third generation dairy farmer. We are currently milking around 1,050. We raise all of our own heifer calves. There's about 2,500 animals on the farm. We use sex semen pretty aggressively. We are with our heifer growing program. We're using the accelerated program for the calves. So maybe something that makes us unique is we usually have about 0.5% death loss per year, perhaps. That'd probably be the thing that would make us. We have pretty good growth rates. We calve in pretty routinely around 20 to 22 months. Certainly, we want to be less than 0.5% death loss. That. I don't know if it's a goal or a standard. It has to be that. We absolutely do not allow our calf death loss to be less than or more than 0.5%. Nutrition is all of it to us. We've done an awful lot. Well, a little bit of vaccine, but so we put the calves in plastic hutches. They are on tethered chains. They don't have the fences around them. We think that's critical. We think that they have more room that way to move around. They're not as messy. They're not as wet. Our guys pull temperatures on our calves starting at day 7. For at least 10 days, they have to pull temperatures. So we're giving them enough milk, enough nutrition that they can handle. They can handle being sick. They can handle pneumonia. They can handle the scours. They can zoom through that without dying. That's one of our things that we think that we screwed up before. Is we weren't feeding them enough to help them. They were too weak. By the time they'd get the scours, they'd get a little bit weak, and then that little weakness would turn into pneumonia, and they'd die. So most of it would be, in my mind, that we're feeding them enough, they can handle that. Once our calves hit the group pens, they get the very best hay that we have. It's not for our cows; it's for those baby calves. We sweeten it up with molasses. We do everything we can to get them to consume it. The baby calves, it seems like the younger they are, the faster they can grow. Just like a baby human, it seems like those babies just grow so quickly. You want them to have the best food there is. They'll grow quickly. They get back into the cycle faster. Then we push them really, really hard until they're bred. So until they're basically 12 months old, we're pushing them. We want them to grow. We want the size on them. Then we have to slow them down. Then we really back off, trying to get them so they don't get fat. I think it's important that you're in there with them every day. I think you need to be and visualize with them. I think it's good to have somebody else, a nutritionist, or somebody else come by and look at them and point out things. Sometimes it becomes commonplace for us. We have a palpation vet that's with us every week. That we go through them every single week, so we are constantly checking and rechecking, confirming their pregnancies. Especially right now, we're all hurting. We're all financially hurt. We're all in trouble. But it's interesting to me that the guys will say, you know what, I can't spend that extra money on calf milk. I can't spend that money. Or, you know what, I can't get my guys to pull temperatures. I can't buy the high quality feed or the better feed to feed the heifers. It's just heifer feed. It's challenging to me to see that. But yet, the position I'm in where I'm selling heifers and my herds are full, my barn's full, I can't fit anymore. I can't understand how you can afford not to. How can you afford to lose a calf and not take care of that and have that? How can you afford not to do that? I know that people are going to look at this and they're going to say, you know what? I'm a nut. What I'm doing is not possible. You cannot raise a heifer to be breedable by 12 months, by 10 months. You just can't do that. They're going to, and you know what? We weighed every animal on the farm. I know it's possible. You know, we've got the data to back it up to show where we're at. We're still calving in nice and strong and healthy. They milk well. They don't leave the herd any earlier than the later ones if they were to calve in later. We're still getting that height, that weight I would look at that from the outside and say, you know what, this guy's full of crap. But it really is. It really is happening. We really are doing it. It's possible. We think it's a better way to raise calves. It's the way we all should be doing it. The heifers all the way.